of the most important blogging decisions you will ever make is picking the right niche, because choosing the right niche can be the difference between success and failure when it comes to blogging. Welcome to the Productive Blogging YouTube channel. My name's Eb Gagano, and today we're going to talk about how to pick a profitable niche for your blog. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Do I even need a niche? Can't I just write a general blog, a lifestyle blog? The answer is, these days, for a successful blog, yes, you really do need to have a niche. I like to give the analogy of a vegan cupcake. I want you to imagine you're a new vegan and you want to make cupcakes for the first time since you became a vegan. So you go to Google and you type in vegan cupcakes recipe. And let's pretend that Google search brings up just 2 results. And one of those results is a general food blog, and the other one is a blog all about vegan baking. Which blog are you most likely to trust? Which blog are you most likely to visit, to check out that recipe and to actually make that recipe? It's a no-brainer. Obviously, you're more likely to trust the vegan baking blog. You're more likely to think they know what they're talking about, and you're more likely to actually enjoy that blog and stick around and see what else they have to offer. Okay, so that's great for the theory, but how exactly do you pick a good niche? Not just a good niche, but a niche that will actually make you money. I'm going to give you a really helpful trick, a little exercise that will help you come up with some really great ideas for your new blog. Okay, so I want you to grab a piece of paper, just a regular piece of blank paper, and I want you to divide that paper into 4 sections. Okay, just fold it in half, that's all you need to do. And then we're going to give each section a title. So the first section is going to be passion. So I want you to grab a pen, go on here, and just write at the top of that section, passions. Then I want you to set a kitchen timer for just 2 minutes, and I want you to write down all the things that you are passionate about, all the things that you just love. Don't overthink this, just write. So, for example, it could be baking, it could be gardening, it could be romance films, it could be horror novels, it could be kids, it could be politics. Whatever it is that you love, whatever it is that you are passionate about, just write down as many of those things as you can think of in 2 minutes. Okay? When the time is up, I want you to write the next title, and the next title is expertise. So in the section 2, write down expertise at the top, set your kitchen timer again, and this time I want you to write all the things that you're good at, all the things that you have some kind of expertise in. It doesn't have to be like an official expertise. It doesn't have to be like something you've got qualifications in or what your job's about, although you can write those things as well. But just all the things that you are good at. So this could be growing vegetables. This could be icing cakes. This could be getting your kids to eat their vegetables. It could be ironing. Whatever it is that you are good at, write those things down. Again, don't overthink. Just write as many ideas as pop into your head in 2 minutes. Okay, then the third section that we're going to write is going to be questions people ask me. So write that at the top of section 3. And then I want you to set your kitchen timer again, and this time write down all the things that people ask you because they think you're going to have a good answer. So it could be stuff like, I don't know, how do you get your ironing done so quickly? Or how do you stay so slim? Or how do you get your eyeliner that good? Or it could be, how do you meal plan if you're someone that's like really good at meal planning? Okay, section 4. You're going to write a title of products or digital products. Now, this might sound like a bit of a weird one, but hear me out. You're going to set your kitchen timer for 4 minutes this time, and then you're going to look back over your list and you're going to imagine that you had to create some kind of digital product on that topic. So by digital product, I mean, like, for example, an ebook or a course, an online course. And so look at each idea and think, okay, if I had to create some kind of course or ebook on this, what would I create? So for example, let's say that you wrote icing cakes as something that you were good at. Okay, you could create an ebook on how to, or like a beginner's guide to decorating cakes like the professionals. Or let's say you wrote growing vegetables as something that you are passionate about. Again, with this one, you could write maybe a course that is about growing fruit and vegetables for beginners, or how to plant a raised vegetable bed, something like that. Don't think about this one too much. Just write whatever pops into your head, and each time, if you just get to one and you're like, I've got no idea how I would turn this into a course, just skip on by that one and do the next one. And as I said, you've got 4 minutes for this, you've got a little bit more time to think about it. And at the end, you should have a list of kind of imaginary ebooks and products. Okay, so the idea with this exercise is to find topics where your passions and skills intersect with what other people want to know about and what they're willing to pay for. Now, I'm not suggesting you're going to create an ebook or a course right off the bat, but it's a really useful exercise to help you think, what would people be willing to spend money on? So, pay close attention to those ideas in section 4. Could any of those be a blog, or if not a whole blog topic, could you imagine that course or that ebook living on a blog? And if so, what would that blog be about? So let's say, for example, you wrote that whole beginner's guide to decorating cakes. Well, you might not have a whole website, a whole blog on beginner's guide to decorating cakes, but you could certainly imagine a whole blog about cake decoration. Or let's say your idea was that one about creating a raised bed in your garden, a raised vegetable bed. Again, a whole blog on raised vegetable bed might be a bit too niche, but you could certainly imagine a blog on growing your own fruit and vegetables. Okay, the final task is to put that list away for a couple of days and just leave it. And what should happen is that you have one of those ideas that just starts to niggle away at you, and you just start to think, that would be really good. I would really like to do that, or that would make such a good blog. And you kind of get a bit excited about it, to the point where you're like, I have to make this blog. If you get that feeling, that's the one. If you don't get that feeling, it might be a good idea to go and ask your friends or your family what they think. You know, come up with maybe 3 or 4 different blog ideas that you think would really work, and go and ask them, you know, do you think I would be better off making this blog about cake decoration or this blog about fruit and vegetable gardening? See what they think. And you might find that one of those ideas, your friends and your family just go, oh my goodness, you would be so good at that. I would love to know how you get on with this exercise. Please let me know in the comments below. And if you have liked this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And I will see you in the next video.